Honey don't, honey don't, honey,
You know what?
honey,
Honey,
don't.
do. Please do. Please do.
Hey, watch him with Dan and Tony. Hey, watch him with Dan and Tony. It's like watching, yeah.
Welcome to Hate Watching with Dan and Tony. I am Dan.
I am Tony.
I think we're going to speed run this one.
I love it. I love a speed run like Mario. That's what people do on the YouTubes. They do speed runs of old video games. You know, here's the thing that bothers me. It makes me feel inferior because I can't even beat the games going at a regular pace. But then there are people that are beating them in like 2 hours. It's like, how are you doing this?
Well, they go through a lot of warps.
A lot of cheating.
That
must be the answer. I feel like I use the warps. I only know the only one I know of is on the first dungeon sewer level where you jump up on the bricks and then you can go to like one warp. That's the only one I've ever found.
On this show, we watch a movie, then we talk about the movie, and
I
it's
just
usually
want more sound effects. Oh, swimming. I know that one.
Cloud noise.
That doesn't sound like a cloud that I've ever heard before. I don't know, guys.
Gotta work on that. We watch a movie, we talk about the movie. Usually the movie is terrible. In a couple of cases, somebody put me on blast because in the Aliens versus Predator episode,
okay,
I said that Alien came out and then Aliens 2 came out and it had Danny Glover in it.
No, Predator 2 has Danny Glover in it.
And then
I didn't even catch that on the episode, did I? Oh, no, but I know the answer. Now I look just as dumb as you do.
And then I said Aliens 3 came out and that was directed by David Fincher.
I don't know. I don't know which one Fincher did.
That's the one where they got the shaved heads and they're all in the prison or something. I'd never seen that.
Great. No one ever saw it. Nobody needed it. So someone was like, no, you've got this all wrong, dude.
I did it like twice, too. And we both were like, da-da. Okay. Tony, talk to everyone about what movie we watched this week.
Dear everyone. We watched the first in a trilogy. Well, not really a trilogy, but like sort of a trilogy.
Fingers crossed.
Same actor, at least in the two of them. Ethan Cohen. And is Trisha his wife? Is it his wife? Uh-oh. History lesson.
They're married.
Okay.
She's a lesbian.
Okay.
And they both have outside of their marriage partners.
Why? So then, listen, not here to judge. You can do whatever you want to do. Don't marry each other. Then maybe tax benefits. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know.
The only thing I would question is why are you calling yourself a lesbian if you're polyamorous or something? You know, I mean, there's lots of people that talk about this stuff, and lesbian just sort of has a connotation to me of only being interested in female partners. That's my basic understanding.
Yeah, we obviously can't go deep into this conversation to idiot boys. We don't know anything. But I would agree with you. Like, that's where my head goes. But maybe I don't know anything. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
We got lots of terms for flexibility. And I would, if it was me, I would just say something a little more flexible.
Sure. Sure.
Whatever.
So anyhow, Ethan and Trisha were like, let's make some movies. So we watched the first one, Drive Away Dolls.
Yeah.
Terrible movie. Hated it. Thought it was awful. So then they made a second one. And I was like, well, we got to do all of them. We're going to have to do all three. So this is Honey Don't.
20, 25 hour, 29 minutes. Was she a detective in that first movie?
No, it's definitely not the same character. So it's just the same actor. Yeah.
Margret Qually.
Yeah. I just don't know, Dan. I don't know about her.
There are points at which the accent was working.
Sure.
Then you go to other points and it would just be like, it's gone now. I don't know if they shot this later or earlier, but it's not working.
Hard to be sure. Right.
But it's working better than the first one.
Well, that's true. I mean, well, you know, you spend 6 months shooting the first one, then 6 months here. Like, you know, it better be getting better. Good golly almighty. Yeah, I just don't know though. She doesn't. Maybe she's not cool enough for me. Maybe that's what it is in this one, because she's, you know, the private eye. You got to be kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe you don't. Maybe that's me putting something on a character that never wanted to be that. I don't know.
I think in the first movie we liked what's her name, the girlfriend, who's funny. Whatever her name is. And I don't think I liked anything else about that movie. Who was the second banana in that movie? Because there was two of them in the car. Wasn't it two people in the car?
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
Margret Qually and someone else. In this movie, I liked one scene. One scene. That's it.
Oh, I do have a favorite scene.
There it is.
But I feel like I liked a couple of scenes, but they all had one thing in common in my scenes.
Okay, good. So basically, this movie, she's a private detective. She's
kind of. I don't know why.
Doing an investigation of something just because someone maybe wanted to have hired her, and then
because they're dead. So I'm confused.
She doesn't solve it. It just sort of becomes solved at the end.
But it doesn't really become solved because the French are going to keep doing something. What they were doing, I don't totally know.
They're drug dealers.
But also dealers. No, yeah, sure. But why are they using the church? And then who are they going to go to now? I really don't know. But my whole thing is like, what is the plot of the movie?
There's a story, but I don't think that there's a plot. And I don't. Okay. And I this was what I was thinking about. I got to the end of this movie, and you're like, okay, things happened. But the reason why we never got engaged in this movie is because no character wants anything.
Oh, not true. Charlie Day wants Margret Qually's phone number. So there you go.
Think about putting Charlie Day in this movie, and the only thing you have him do is hit on her, which he does constantly. He's fine at it. He's fine at it.
Yeah, he's fine.
And
just fine.
He tries, and you're like, well, maybe it'll eventually work. I don't know.
Nope, not gonna.
Never gonna.
Spoiler alert, not gonna work. Yeah. I don't know.
Like, he's funny.
But no, yeah, well, he is usually. And again, not his fault. Like, he's given absolutely nothing to do. They're just like, hey, do a funny accent and hit on her. There you go. There's your character. Come film 3 days. But yeah, no, like, there is no central quest, the desire. Like, there's nothing. There's nothing to hold on to and follow throughout the movie. They're just kind of going through this little story of like some bad people doing some bad things, and then they're not anymore because most of them die. And then you're like, okay, well, that was fun.
Now, do you like the Jeff Bridges drinking the White Russians movie? You probably hate that movie.
No, I hate The Big Lebowski. And my brother and I argue about it every time. It's one of his favorite movies of all time. He's got the poster on his wall. And every time I go there, I'm like, this is the dumbest thing you've ever done.
Yeah.
Huge mistake. No, I don't enjoy that movie for similar reasons.
It's a very similar movie, right? Yeah. It's a sort of random sort of quest that characters sort of fall through. But you have these big, crazy characters that do big, crazy things.
And you have actors can just like giving it their all for these characters. You know, like Goodman, come on. That guy's going 10 out of 10 in that movie.
There's nothing negative you can say about any of the acting or
100%.
Or characterization in The Big Lebowski.
Nope, absolutely not.
It's one of the greatest movies for acting and characterization there has ever been. But there's, once again, the plot is just this sort of happenstance.
Yep. And that's, you know, if that's your thing, that's fine. It's not my thing. I'll tell you that right now. Don't enjoy it because I have no reason to watch that movie. And I watch it. I'm like, why am I watching this movie? Yeah, these people are funny. They're doing funny things. I could watch that in a real movie where things actually happen and I care and I give a shit. You know? This movie, all I've got is Chris Evans. That's not very good.
I'm gonna posit something.
I'm listening.
This movie was made so that for the purient interest of the people making the movie.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
That's it. That's the only reason this movie exists is so that we can watch Margret Qually and Aubrey Plaza simulate sex. We can watch Chris Evans and random church people sex. Does Margret Qualley have sex with someone else, or what's his hot French lady have sex with
Chris Evans again?
Chris Evans? Yeah. It feels like strangely exploitative that someone has kind of come up with some scenarios in their mind, and they're using a Hollywood-ish movie to have these characters sort of do this dance.
Yeah, it's like, well, all right, and now in this scene, you have sex with this other person. It's like, what? Why? Just do it. Just do it. Don't ask questions. Just do it.
When the French lady's in the river naked, you're like, what the fuck? And then
that's 2 minutes into the movie, and you're like, why? What is the point of that?
And then when the French lady has sex with Chris Evans, you're like, why is she having sex with him? Why is I don't understand that.
No reason whatsoever. She would just kill him. She'd just kill him.
This movie also sort of posits that sex is all that anybody thinks about or cares about, or
yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, maybe that's the way the world is. I don't know.
Maybe that's the one guy cared about his grandma, so there you go. Wrong again, Dan.
The one guy did care. Oh, there was another funny thing. Okay, there's a couple funny things. Okay,
was there? Oh, something with the grandma was funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to start? Shall we start, Tony? Shall we start talking about this movie?
I just can't wait to get to. I love hearing all the things you think are funny.
Spoilers ahead.
Big time spoilers. All the spoilers. Yep.
We start with the lady in the leopard pants, who's the French lady, whose name is Cher.
Sherry.
No, not Sherry.
Yep.
Not Sherry. Cher.
Sherry.
No, not Sherry.
Mon ami Sherry.
Cher.
Yep.
Cher. Like
the singer.
She is in the desert. She reaches a crashed car. She goes to the crashed car. The person in the crashed car, who I thought was a man, she takes a ring off of their finger.
Yeah.
Doesn't offer them any kind of aid, and then goes and swims naked in a river.
And then puts her clothes, the same clothes, back on, dripping wet. Who would ever... That is crazy behavior, Dan. You would never just swim in your clothes then, right? If you're just going to get them all wet anyhow, just swim in your clothes. She took the time to take her clothes off and then gets right out and puts them on, which is still all wet. Nobody does that.
Can you imagine wet underwear under your wet clothes?
I can imagine it. It's terrible. That sounds like my nightmare. That sounds horrible. Awful stuff. Only a psychopath would do that, okay?
Then she gets on her Vespa and heads into Bakersfield.
It's a sweet Vespa.
Yeah.
There are two really cool things in this movie. The Vespa's really cool, and her car is so cool.
Oh, really? Yeah, it is a pretty cool car.
I mean, I think so.
Yeah, old car. It's an old car.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. Nice blue. Oh, yeah, come on.
We have some really nice titles. Whoever did the titles are...
That's so interesting.
Magnifique.
I hate them. I hate the titles. It's why are we freeze frame? We like do these shaky real world cams and we freeze frame. I was like, this is so hokey. I don't like it. So there's some of them that just blend into the shot and the shot is still live. But then there like a bunch of them, they're driving by and they freeze on it. Why are you freezing? It's making me sick. It's making me physically nauseous to watch this. I don't like them.
I just like the shots of Bakersfield and how they sort of integrated things. I didn't notice any of the freeze frames. I didn't notice any of that.
Well, they happen, Dan, and they're jarring. Okay, make me sick.
Wow.
It's the first note that I wrote, Dan. I said I just so strongly hate these credits with these awful freeze frames. That's it. That's one of 4 notes that I wrote of the whole movie.
We get to a hotel room. There's clothes on the floor. We're post-sex. There's a red dress. There's a red dress on the floor. There's a
red dress.
Whatever. Dead woman, not a client, was a client. Who is having sex? Who's the hotel room? Who had sex in the hotel room?
I think it was just like a random hookup for Margret Qually, right?
Oh, was it with a woman?
I want to say yes. Yeah. Because she's like, oh, that was great. And then she's like, get out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she leaves. Oh, she gets a call. She goes to the crash site. We find out that it's a dead woman. Charlie, what's his name, is the detective.
Charlie Day.
Charlie Day. His name is Marty. He's the detective. She's Honey. And then we sort of do this whole, she's a client, she's not a client. I don't know why he would have called her.
I don't know either. I don't know either. Yep.
Yeah. And also we're going to find out that the Vespa woman caused the car crash somehow. I think they sort of have some weird explanation.
Is that what? Because I'm actually not crystal clear about this, because it almost felt like, spoiler alert, Aubrey Plaza was almost like taking credit for it at one point, and I was like, what?
Sort of.
Right. So Aubrey
Plaza cut her up, and then she drove away. And then this woman,
and then the French lady drove her off the road?
Sabotaged her car, so she crashed and died because they didn't want it. Maybe she knew that she was dying. Maybe the French woman knew she was dying from the cuts, so she sabotaged her car so that she would die and they wouldn't find the body, and she was able to get the ring that ties back to Chris Evans' church. Clue.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
Why are you handing out rings that tie back to your church?
Well, especially if it's a dirty church, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it was a clean church, I'd understand, because there's no reason for that to come back and bite you. I have no idea. Also, like, did everyone have a ring? That's the only one we ever saw, right?
Yeah.
As far as I know?
Yeah.
I got nothing. Doesn't make any sense.
So that's some of the mystery of this. And so,
is it a mystery, or is it just kind of poorly written?
Oh, it's terrible.
Hard to be sure.
Terribly
to be sure.
Terribly written.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right about that.
Because you gotta have the person hire the private eye for the private eye to be private eyeing. Like, why is
because otherwise the private eye, that they get paid to investigate. It's what they do. They don't just investigate willy nilly.
Yeah.
That's a silly way to run your business.
Yeah.
That's like us doing this podcast for free for no reason. Silly. Silly way to do business.
Boom, she's in the office. The most annoying character in the whole movie is her secretary, assistant.
Yes, one of those, both of those, mixture of both.
Of a movie that we don't understand the characters, her character, we don't even begin to. There's not. She just
we
says
don't even really
stuff.
try.
She just says stuff that's like, you don't like coffee, but I can make you coffee. I don't have you make me coffee because there's a guy downstairs that needs to make a living making coffee. But is the assistant constantly wanting to have sex with her or hitting on her? Or I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Nope, you sure don't.
You know, what was that one movie? Oh, there's that great Kristen Stewart made that great holiday lesbian rom-com. Did you watch that one?
What is that? The best Christmas ever or something? Something weird. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Great movie. It was a rom-com and they were lesbians and whatever. This movie is like
whatever.
We have to make all lesbians care about is sex or something.
Something.
It just wants to say some weird message.
They all do love it.
I guess.
In the movie, not in real. I just mean in the movie, yeah.
It just seems weird. Like,
it is weird.
Why don't you just make these characters, if they have sex at some point, well, that's fine, but...
No, that's not as much fun, though, Dan. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what it is? It's supposed to be fun when all these things happen?
I don't know, because I didn't have very much fun watching this movie. Tell you that. But what it did allow me to do is get back into Pokemon TCG Pocket. I'd kind of fallen out, but I was watching this and I was like, I should just play a video game. So it's nice.
So the assistant is just weird. It comes in, says weird stuff, leaves. There's no reason for her to be there. You have a hard time believing she's being paid by Honey. Yeah, none of it makes any sense. But then we get introduced to Billy Eichner's character.
Ah, Billy. Poor sweet Billy.
He's by far the worst actor in this movie.
Is he a bad actor, or is this just like a bad? Because I mean, yes. Let me preface whatever I'm going to say by yes. He was really, really bad in this role / movie. It was weird. It was awkward. It was bad. But like, I like him in Noelle. He's very funny in Noelle.
So
did you see Noelle?
No, I didn't see Noelle.
In Noelle, he plays the weird cousin who's like very, very into. So that movie's about like Santa and Noelle becoming Santa. Bill Hader is Santa, and Bill Hader goes missing. So they're like looking for another Santa, and they hire Eichner's character, and he's very into like making it smart. And he's like, well, this many kids can't be good. So the naughty list has to be way bigger because it's just not like he's very pragmatic and he's very funny.
Yeah.
So I have to believe he's not this bad, you know? So I guess I blame Ethan. I think that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah. So you've seen, I mean, he has his show with Julie Klausner, Terrible People.
Yeah, I haven't watched that, so I can't compare that.
Super fun. He's playing a heightened version of himself.
Sure. Great.
You know,
yeah, love
and it's
that.
great. Super fun. Great show. Great. So, but he wasn't acting in that. So I was like, well, here he has to act.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
And I don't, like, you know, it's like on the day, is this the director not understanding what he needs to get out of him?
I don't know.
You know,
maybe.
Very, very possible.
I think so. I'm going to say yes. I'm just going to go ahead and say yes.
He's a clean
I'm calling it right now, everybody.
Actually, he has a clean freak bit where he has to wipe down the chair. That was good. It's a good bit.
That's a funny bit. It's before he starts talking. That's why it's still good. And then it all falls apart.
He does a COVID joke. It was a funny COVID joke.
Yeah.
He's being cheated on, and then she gives him this sort of thing where it's like, if you think you're being cheated on, you're being cheated on. You shouldn't hire me. He's like, I have to know I'm hiring you.
It's a weird speech to give because that's got to be like 90% of her business, right? Would be cheating spouses.
Well, you need to then follow that up, which is like, yeah, I know. I give everyone the speech. No one ever listens to the speach. That's great.
There's a nice qualifying. Yeah.
You need to qualify that.
Sure.
And she's like, you know, I don't know why I give this speech. I've given the speech hundreds of times and no one has ever listened to me. Yeah. So I get it, you know, but she doesn't even connect with him really.
No, not at all.
Not at all. She goes to visit her sister at the trailer park, big family. Sister has all these weird kids.
This is my least favorite scene in the movie.
Overlapping dialogue with introduction of kids.
And yet not. Oh, sorry. You finish your thought. I'm sorry.
The idea of a scene is to set us up for the future. This one, we're just like, here's a bunch of information thrown at you so quickly, you're going to have no idea what you're supposed to take away from this scene.
Yes. Yeah. Here's what I'll say. The dialogue didn't overlap, and that's my problem. The dialogue itself doesn't follow a line. What's that called? You know what I'm saying? A straight line.
Nope.
And there's a lot of competing lines, but there's not it's so choreographed. So she'll say one line talking to her sister, and then a kid will come in and bring up something totally different. Someone will remark on that. So like we have a bunch of cross talk, but none of it is overlapping. It's all very, very choreographed where it doesn't feel real to me at all. So even like the little kid who's like, hey, are you menstruating? Like I mean, sure. That one sticks out because what the hell is happening? But that kid would be talking more than just like, okay, now it's my turn. And now it's my turn. and now it's my turn. That's not the way the world works, right? Like they would each be throwing their ideas out quickly and like overlapping each other. And people would be like, "What is we should get a little whiplash in this scene." And we don't get whiplash. We just walk away being like, "What just happened? That was nonsense." I don't know. This was my least favorite scene in the whole movie. In a movie that I did not enjoy very much, this was the bottom of the barrel.
Got it. She brought grapefruit. We do. I don't know. Never referenced again. Never, it's like
nope.
Everything in a movie is a you should be putting something into this scene that pays off much. Yeah, our buddy Todd just wrote a movie, and I was saying that I was like, he's got the plot. Plot's great, and now you got to figure out all those little things that get. All the little pieces of color, all the little bursts of color that like, why did she make grapefruit?
Is a good way of saying it. Yeah. Like, and when you say pay it off later, it doesn't have to be a big thing. It's not like a plot point has to be about it. It just has to say something about this character that is true now and also true at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Like that's the kind of thing we're saying. Like the through line has to be there. It doesn't have to be a big moment. It should just be like, yes, this makes sense for this character. I see this as this character all the way through, right? Like, so let me know that this is her in some way, shape, or form throughout the movie. This is just something that someone thought was funny, I think.
Yeah, like I don't know what that means, because that's the thing is if you put the color in there and then you don't let it be anything, then I'm confused. I'm like, what's happening? Because I'll think back and I'm like, confused. I'm looking at this. I'm like, why was there grapefruits? As opposed to at the 2/3 of the way through the movie, she's in a supermarket and she buys more grapefruits. I'm like, oh yeah, great. That's her thing.
She loves grapefruits. Great. That's awesome. I've never had a grapefruit. Just a random side note that I've never had a grapefruit before. You a big grapefruit guy?
Top 3 fruits.
Top 3? Wait, that's a crazy statement. What do you top 3? What fruit? Food?
Fruit.
All food?
No food. All food.
All food?
No,
that's too much.
Fruit.
Top 3 fruit?
Problem is,
what's the problem?
I take a statin, which is a pill. You can't. That's the one thing you can't eat when you take a statin pill.
It's just grapefruit. For
blood pressure.
Your top 3 fruit of all time. You just can't have. That's a bummer.
I love grapefruit. Oh, it's so good.
If you didn't believe in a god before, that's gotta affirm your belief right there.
But you can eat oranges. Oranges, very similar, and I eat an orange every day because I like oranges. But they're just
no problem.
There's just
something in the grapefruit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I'm sorry, Dan. That's a bummer. Top 3 fruits is pretty high.
Probably number 2. Strawberries, I think, probably not. Strawberry, cherries, grapefruit. Those are the 3. Big 3.
Cherry, like pitted cherries, like real cherries, not like maraschino cherries, right?
No, maraschino cherries.
Oh, really? You like your little Sunday cherries, huh?
No. I love maraschino cherries as a kid. Now I'm like, they're okay, but they're weird.
I mean, they're fine. They're just very sweet and like...
fresh cherry. Yeah, probably strawberries, fresh cherries, grapefruit.
I think strawberries are overrated, guys. I'm just going to throw that out there. Yeah. All right, we can go back to this movie. I was just curious if you had for grapefruit.
Yeah.
Turns out you love it, and I'm sorry that I brought it
up. Tony's favorite fruit, Trix cereal.
First, Trix, Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles. Boom. Three sources of fruit from me.
Okay, so I don't know what this scene is about. We meet the sister.
Idea.
The sister.
It's about nothing.
Oh, we meet her niece, who's like a punk rocker, goes out with a bad boy.
Who beats her. Yeah.
Beats her. Never seen that plot before.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
No. Yeah, we'll talk about all that stuff. There's a lot to talk about in this terrible movie. Okay, now we meet Chris Evans. He's Reverend Drew. He's fucking the congregation, fucking his way through the congregation.
All of them. Yeah, all of them.
She's trying to hold a mirror so he can look at himself or look at her boobs.
No. It's going back. So yeah, at first a little bit of himself, and then tilt it down to see her bosom as he's doing her. What a weird thing to think of. I never seen anything like this before in my life. I was shocked. I did laugh. I'll be honest. I was like, what is happening? This is crazy. So kudos to that, I guess.
There it is. Second in command comes in. He's like, someone's dead. And he's like, why did you interrupt me? Because someone's dead. Why are you interrupting me?
What is the running bit about people walking in on him having sex? I didn't understand the bit.
I think the implication is that he runs a loose ship, I think. I don't know.
Oh, I guess I could see that. And then, the French are upset because of the same reason, really. Loose ship. Okay. Yeah.
I guess.
I'll buy it.
It's weird.
I don't like it, but I'll buy it.
I would not walk in on my boss if he was a reverend having sex with somebody. I just wouldn't do that.
I don't think I would walk in on my boss if his door was closed. You knock on a closed door. I don't understand who these people are. They're just walking into rooms willy-nilly where the doors are shut.
Oh, we do a big Joey, little Joey, and it's OD, and then he gets mad at this guy for using. So we're setting up that they deal drugs.
Yeah,
and he gets mad at the second in command because he doesn't want him using drugs. We do a shake weight joke. We slip in a shake weight joke that just crashes and burn. I mean, it doesn't crash and burn because it's so
1997. I don't understand.
It's so dead on arrival. It doesn't even crash and burn. It just is like wah wah.
Yeah, it doesn't even get to the starting line. Actually, in my opinion,
it doesn't even wah wah. And then it's just gone.
It twists its ankle walking out to the starting line. What a weird joke. And then it's followed up by a joke that I really like, which is an unfortunate 1-2 punch because it really lessens the second joke.
Sure.
Because I'm like, what are you talking about? But he's dragging the body away of his dead son or whatever. He's going like out the gate and he's like, where the hell is he going? He's like, well, he parked at Walmart or something like that. And I was like, that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, that was funny. Okay, we cut the Honey's at a dive bar. There's this weird piano lady that's playing the part of like, I don't know, like I'm narrating while I'm playing the piano. It's so weird.
Not great.
And not great. And it's like, I think it's only in this scene, and you're just like, what is happening? And we find out from the bartender that the Miranda, the dead girl, had only worked here for a little while. And she's got parents, so you can go talk to them, but they won't talk to anybody or something. Oh, maybe she hasn't learned that yet.
Something. You learned something, though.
We cut to the pool. Here is the Reverend. We're making the money exchange to the French Connection. So the French Connection girl, we find out that she took care of the woman. He gives them money, and we find out that there's too many dead people, and that's going to. If there's too many dead people, people are going to start paying some attention, and problems can ensue. All right,
sure. Which logic makes sense to me.
Honey's at the police station to get the address of the dead woman's parents. Very good. Mm-hmm. Charlie Day just hits on her again.
For the second time, all he does is every time he's on screen, just hits on her. And then she says, I'm into women. He's like, you say that every time. And it's like, well, yeah, she is. She's into women. This is a weird, I don't know. I don't get it. But then she goes downstairs.
You want to talk about that?
I was just setting it up for you. You know what I mean?
Wow,
setting it up for you to talk about. Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah. How's Aubrey Plaza do?
She's not great. I wasn't into it. She's got, in her defense, so like the line is super weird. Honey's walking away and she says, I love the click clack of your heels. That's not verbiage a normal person would use.
It
was weird.
It's kind of noir movie-esque.
It's kind of, so I got noir vibes several times, but not in a good way.
Yeah.
In a way where I was like, this movie might think that it's noir, but it's not.
If you watch the Hudsucker Proxy, which is another,
which I did. Yeah, remember?
Just watched
that was one of the ones I enjoyed. Yeah.
Hudsucker Proxy is like, hey, you want to talk like this? What's going on? You meathead. It's they try and do that dialogue.
Which Charlie Day is doing a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow, awful.
Have they met each other before?
It doesn't seem like it because she says honey, right? As a question.
Yeah.
but she calls her MG, which makes me think that she does know her. I don't know. I don't know.
You need to either make this like a long-term thing or a first.
Sure.
It's like it sort of dances in between, and you're just like, I don't know I don't understand what these characters are.
It's just kind of weird because you know that Charlie Day and her have been doing this dance forever. Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, they want it to be a meeting, but they also don't want it to be a meeting. It's like, well, you gotta pick one or the other. Otherwise,
we're confused.
Yeah,
we don't know if you know each other, who they are, what's going on.
Because they kind of act like they both have. This is the first time they've realized that they're in the presence of another lesbian.
Sure.
And you're like, definitely. Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Because neither of them are hiding it all that well. I'll say that.
No.
You know what I mean?
I mean, Honey's like, saying it out loud, I prefer girls.
She's just yelling. She's yelling it across the cop station. So she's telling everybody.
There's no, yeah. Okay. Here we go. So we go to this high-end bar. There's this guy waiting for a date. And then a drug dealer comes that works for the Rev, and he's got his money. He's got the drugs, but he won't give him the drugs, so they go outside.
Yeah, well, because the other guy hasn't paid. He's like a payment behind.
And he's all like, okay, I'll just suck your dick. This guy punches him in the face, and then he ends up getting in his car and then hitting the guy with his car and then dragging him like out the lot.
Which is very funny visually.
It was fun. I've just remembered that was funny.
It's not as funny as Taylor Swift. Was it Taylor Swift? What movie was it Amsterdam? Where they like knocked out Taylor Swift or whatever, and then he gets run over by the car. You watched it 3
times? Well, yes, because it's not Taylor Swift. If this guy had been somebody, you might have watched it 3 times because it would have been funny.
That's true. You're right about that. Because visually it was pretty funny, but very confusing.
Oh, think about Amsterdam.
Amsterdam was so good.
That was such a weird movie.
What a movie. Yeah.
And now I'm going to ask you. Okay, yeah.
Oh, ask me a question. Yeah.
Who is this character?
Yeah, see, so I don't know who he is. I don't know what he's got to do with anything. He's Billy Eichner's boyfriend, right?
I did not realize that until after the movie.
After the movie. Yeah. I didn't realize it until we go back to Billy, and she was like, well, he was meeting a date, but didn't meet a date. He's dead. I'm sorry. Goodbye. And I was like, that was the guy? Very confusing.
I had no idea what she was talking about, and I just watched that. I'd be like, wow.
But what's confusing to me is like, why is he on drugs? Like, what is that? Why didn't Billy know he was on drugs?
It's to tie it all together.
But it doesn't tie it together. It just makes it looser, in my opinion.
Yes,
I don't like it.
Yeah,
and then he was just like offering blowjobs to random strangers. Then basically,
that's gross.
It's like he was supposed to be Billy's boyfriend. Like. That's not boyfriend material, right?
Well,
That's not something I'm very confused.
He's a cheater.
Well, there's a difference between cheating and just like blowing strangers on the street. You know what I mean? Like the way that Billy Eichner's character is talking, it's like we're in a serious relationship and he's cheating on me with someone, not everyone. He's not sleeping with everyone we've ever known before. I don't know. I was just very confused.
It was weird. Okay. Honey sees the Vespa lady at random. Okay. Don't know what that means.
Sure. Yeah.
Motel, mom, your daughter lets her in. Oh, okay. She goes to the mom of the girl's house, the mom of the dead girl, and then we have just this weird sort of Coen Brothers thing where she finds the church robe and then she finds some bondage gear.
In the church robe, right?
Yeah.
Like they were together.
Like anyone would store them that way together. I don't know.
I like to hang my outfits that go together as well, Dan. All right. So I have layers upon layers.
Like to stuff it inside there.
I stuff it, fold it, stuff it, fold it. It's like a Russian nesting doll of my clothes. And it's such a weird scene with the dad in the other room.
He don't know, blah.
Right, yeah, she don't know. Yeah, I told you she didn't know. What? Why?
What I think it is they've written this weird movie, and then they're like, okay, let's put some weird Coen Brothers characters. Here's a Coen Brothers character. Everyone will be like,
Sure.
Coen Brothers character. But when the movie doesn't work, weird Coen Brothers characters just makes it even weirder and
It's just
worse.
weird. Yeah, it's just weird and out of place in a weird movie. So it's not great. It's not great.
Church robe. Okay, the Reverend's preaching. And then he does this whole, he's preaching to the people, and then he does the whole macaroni, the macaroni explanation.
bit. I mean, this is the worst church in the world. I don't believe that people would go to a church like that and be into it. Because they're doing a call and answer with macaroni. That's bananas. All right. It's too weird to be come on. Macaroni. He's macaroni. What are you talking about? This doesn't belong in a church. Even a sex church. Which, by the way, I would belong to.
There it is, sex church. The second, once again, we're back in his secret room, not his secret room, but his private room. And
it's just a regular room, really.
The dude comes in there and he tells him the story about how the dude got killed by their guy. And so then Chris Evans' character is like, oh, we got to kill him. And the guy's like, oh.
This is my favorite scene.
Oh, okay. Well, you talk about it.
I like this scene. Did you like this scene?
It could be a good scene in a good movie.
Sure. Oh, sure. Of course. I just, I love Chris Evans.
He's good.
It turns out.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't know that I loved Chris Evans until recently.
Okay.
And now, even when I see him in bad movies, like when we watched that stupid Christmas action movie with him and The Rock.
Is that Red One?
Red Notice? No. Red
One?
Red One. Thank you. Red One. I still like him. I liked a terrible movie. Didn't like the movie. Still thought he was funny. So a similar thing here. Turns out I really like him. Except for when he's Captain America. It's trash. I'm kidding. I know. I was just kidding.
You mean the greatest superhero movie ever? Winter Soldier?
Sure. The sequel. Sure. The first one. Poof, what a dullard.
Okay. I don't understand.
No, you don't understand.
If you make a perfect movie, it's a perfect movie. It doesn't matter. Oh yeah, tell me about how great Iron Man 3 is.
First of all, Iron Man 3 is a great film because it's a Christmas film. You know what I mean? Shane Black, dude. Listen, he can't do wrong. He can't do any wrong.
Piece of trash made that movie? Okay.
He did. He really did. We got to watch his new movie pretty soon, by the way.
What's it called?
I don't remember, but it's got Mark Wahlberg in it.
Oh, piece of trash.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Anyhow, we'll talk about it probably next week. What was I talking about?
I
like this scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this scene. It's fun. It's a fun, reversal. Like we're talking about two different things.
Yeah.
There was a witness that saw the bartender saw the kid run over the guy, told the cops. Chris Evans like, we got to kill him. The guy thinks he's talking about the witness, the bartender, and Chris Evans gets the line, why the fuck would we kill the bartender? Which just made me laugh very
He's already talked to the police. That was like, because
he's already talked. Yeah, that ship has sailed.
I thought he was talking about killing the bartender. That's what I really thought.
That's why it's funny. Because you're on that side, and then he gets to call us all idiots because we've all done it wrong. We're all bad criminals. That's what's great about it. He's like, no, that ship has sailed. We got to kill the kid because the kid's the loose end now. Great stuff. Anyhow, I thought it was a funny scene. I enjoyed it.
Good scene. It was a good scene. You're correct. So there's two good scenes in this movie.
Did we already talk about your good scene? I can't remember.
I'll say it.
Okay, good. Save it.
No, I won't save it. I'll talk about it when we get to it.
Save it till the end. Skip it during the initial thing, then come back to it at the end.
Okay, we go to the kids. The guy goes there to kill him, and we have he cuts the throat of the mom, which is really weird.
So it's weird because it's not like a mistake.
No, it's going to kill everyone.
He just does it.
Yeah.
And then the kid finds the grandma dead on the floor. And he says, hey, you kill my grandma. And the Australian guy just says, hey, it's just business or whatever. It's not personal, whatever he says. I was like, but why did you didn't have to kill that woman.
Did you like when he saw the reflection of the guy coming up behind him in her eye?
No, because it didn't look real at all. That's not what he would have seen. He would see himself, at least in the shot. That was just a silhouette of the whole human. That's not how anything works. He would at least see it over his shoulder or something.
It was so
That's
terrible.
ridiculous.
It was so terrible. And then they fight, and I guess the one guy lives. I guess the kid lives. I thought they both died.
Did he get stabbed or shot? I can't remember.
He got stabbed. The other guy got shot.
Yeah. So then he runs away already bleeding to death. Yeah.
Honey meets with Billy Eichner and says that his guy is dead. All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
She goes to her Rolodex, and then the assistant comes in and is like, why do you use that Rolodex?
I'll make you computers talk.
Okay. I can comment on Tony's clothes every time we do this podcast.
Try it. Look at this shit. This is Entourage, drawn in the style of a cartoon. I can't remember which cartoon this is. Which cartoon is this?
I think it's Stranger Things, isn't it?
It's the where he's got a tiger for a friend. What's that called?
Calvin and Hobbes. Oh,
I think it's Calvin and Hobbes style.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh my God, I got a hole in this shirt. You're right. You could comment on this stuff.
I don't comment on it because everyone can see it with their
you did this time, one of 270. So you talk a big game, Dan. Good stuff.
So, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, what,
super weird.
What do they say in improv? Don't just comment on everything, right?
I used to get that note all the time because everyone was so stupid. Everyone was doing a bad scene, so the only way I could have fun was just to call it out and make you look like a fool. Apparently, that's not good teamwork.
Okay. Cut to it's night. We go to the cop bar. Honey goes in there to see MG, and then we have the fingering scene
in public. I don't understand, Dan. Why is this happening? I don't get it.
Because the people that made this movie want to imagine the two of them fingering each other. That's it.
I'm not the most not attentive. I don't notice things. There's a word for that I was trying to say.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, me too. My wife's like, you're clueless. And I'm like, I'm fairly clueless, but no.
I am. But if I was at a bar, I'm pretty sure I could clock two ladies fingering each other. I'm sorry. That's not something that's very easily hidden. I'd be like, hey, why is her arm going up the other one's dress? That's just ridiculous.
It was just
weird. I don't get it.
It's just weird.
Super weird. And then they're having like a conversation about something totally different that wasn't that didn't build any sexual tension at all.
Knitting and crochet are different things.
Right, like they're different things. No, they're the same thing. Hey, you're inside me. What's happening? I don't understand this movie sometimes.
And then it's like, if this was like I don't know, if this actually meant something, but then we just go back to the room for graphic sex.
Yeah, they just go do it. Yeah, they do it. Yep.
We end the graphic sex, and then we have her washing sex toys in the sink.
Which is, first of all, responsible. So good for them for showing that you should clean up.
I guess. It's just,
good for you.
It just, once again, it's like, it's just
weird.
It's just weird for being just like, I don't know. Yeah. It's just like weird for being weird.
Weird for weird's sake. That's kind of their thing.
Like show these things, show these people as characters, right? Like if that was like if Billy Eichner's character did something like this, where we set it up with him cleaning off a chair. If she did something like that, she's all like, okay, this is this person. Then they had graphic sex, and then they cleaned. I'm like, okay, that's this lady.
Sure.
I want to know this lady. It doesn't tell me anything about the character by showing me this.
Yeah.
It shows,
just teaches you a good lesson. Pay attention, kids.
And boom, here comes the niece. She's crying. She's been beat up. We throw in a Tom of Finland joke.
Which I still, even now that you said it, I still don't know what that is.
Now, did you clock that there was a Tom of Finland joke?
No, I clocked it. There was a bunch of stuff that people were saying that I didn't understand. And I was like, what are we talking about?
Tom of Finland is this very graphic gay sex artist.
Okay.
He did a lot of gay sex drawings of these, big beefy biker men. Anyone who knows who Tom of Finland is knows who Tom of Finland is. But it's like,
sure.
it is an you think Shake Weight's an obscure joke. Tom of Finland is a very deep cut. And if you tell a good joke, and we've talked about this before, and I still completely believe it, I can watch people make jokes about politicians I've never heard of.
Yeah.
I will laugh because they know how to make a joke that tells you the essence of who this person is. If I
that's the difference between a reference and a joke.
It's the difference between and they just reference Tom of Finland as if it's funny.
Yeah.
And it's not funny. You didn't laugh. You were like,
it's not funny because I didn't understand what it meant.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I've never heard Tom. Is it Tom of Finland or what do you say?
Tom of Finland.
Okay. Yeah.
That's like
not a clue.
That's like his artist name. If it's art by Tom of Finland. I don't know if he was from there or whatever, but very graphic stuff, very specific stuff, and
I love it.
Probably also not a thing that a lesbian would probably be joking about or care about.
Sure. Yeah. There you go.
It's more of a
0 for 2.
Or of a male gay joke, which okay,
sure.
I don't understand.
Little pee joke.
And then the niece is like, don't tell my mother. And so she's like, I won't tell your mother.
How first, unrelated to them, just as a human, you have to tell the mother. You can't not tell the mother.
We can talk
she's
about,
getting beat.
We'll talk about that when we get to it.
Okay. All right.
Because there's an interesting thing that happens that I don't understand in this movie.
Oh, okay. Just one.
Yeah. The robe, she figures out that the robe is the Reverend. Boom, now we're at the Reverend's. He's having sex with 2 girls now in bondage gear.
Yeah.
Hector comes in with the gun to Kid, and he kills the kid, right? Yeah, he kills the kid.
Yeah, so what's his name? Hector. Hector comes in, and there's a big scene where he's yelling at Chris Evans, and then Chris is like, hey, I'm having sex. And 5 minutes into this scene is the first time Hector realizes there's 2 naked ladies on top of him, which is a very weird sequence of events. And then he closes his eyes and starts shooting, and somehow all 3 of them have disappeared. And then he appears behind them, clocks them, and then shoots him in the head.
You can't be. He's a reverend murdering a guy in cold blood with 2 female parishioners. They are going to be running in the streets. It's over. It's over. Or he's just got to kill all 3 of them. That's what he's got to do. Or pack it up or whatever. No.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to see them both dead on the ground.
Sure.
And then him like,
Yeah. Well, you killed him.
And then the girls are crying, and he says, "Big help you were to them."
Right. So weird. So weird.
We go to the Weeder Heaven where the niece works. Were you sure that was the niece?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
But also I was just like really distracted by whatever's happening in this scene. This guy at the drive-in who doesn't know what he wants. This is the weirdest scene in the world to me.
Yeah.
I get not knowing, sometimes you go up there and you're just not sure. But he's just like, can I get a wiener? Well, they're all wieners. Can I get oh boy, what is it called? Like what's happening?
There's a whole chart that tells you exactly what you can get at a fast food place. We've all done it a million
next to
times.
The microphone.
Although I will
so weird.
I will say one thing. I don't know if we talked about this last week, but have you ever noticed there's always people in the grocery store that do not know how to check out on the self-checkout?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's It's as if self-checkout is always brand new. To some people, it's very confusing. It's been around for a while now. We should all pretty much know how to do it. Super weird.
There's always a person that's just like, I'm losing my mind.
Right? What's happening?
See, so if this was happening at the grocery store and that was happening, we'd all be like, yep.
Sure. Get it. Yeah, totally get it.
There's like this old guy, and he's watching her. Did you realize who he was instantaneously?
Oh, I did not. No.
I figured it out pretty quick.
Did you?
Figured it out pretty quick.
I didn't even understand it even after when he talks to Honey and she's like, you're my dad. I was like, wait, are you sure?
So that's her granddaughter.
I don't know if I believe it.
That's the granddaughter.
I get it. Yeah, I got it now later. But at first I was very confused because she's like, I love you. Like, what?
Yeah.
What's happening?
And I was like, oh, okay, I know what this is. Because we referenced the dad at one point. So I was like, here he comes. He's coming back in. Great. Just what we
No,
need.
I mean, that makes sense. In hindsight, it makes sense, and I should have assumed it, but I was taken aback.
Okay, the Reverend's in his thing. We didn't deal with, there's dead bodies, there's people, we don't deal with any of that. That just magically floats out of the existence.
I assume they just have an incinerator out back, and they're just cooking them up. I don't know.
Honey's card. He yells at his new second. Boom. She comes in there. Wait, did I miss the one scene I liked?
Uh-oh, what scene?
I don't know. We'll find out.
All right. Yeah, whatever.
Hold on. Let me go back up here. No. Okay. She is now at the Revs. And he tries to find out. Honey's trying to find out what happened with the girl.
Yeah.
They talk, and he basically hits on Honey.
As they all do. Yeah. Yeah. And he's I don't know, he's sleazy, obviously, but he does still have a charm to him that I just feel like she doesn't have. And I think that's my problem, with her in general, I think. I don't know.
It's weird. Yeah. I mean, it's an okay scene, but once again, it doesn't go anywhere. They just sort of verbally sort of spar, and it ends. Yeah. We cut back to the Wiener place. The daughter leaves, and oh, no, it's the end of the day, and the old guy's gone. Boom. We go back. MG and Honey are having sex again. We have a smoke break. We talk about how MG broke up with a girlfriend because after they'd have sex, she would weep.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems pretty rude.
And then they bond over having terrible fathers.
Yeah, as we all do, huh?
We cut back to the Wiener thing. The girl is leaving. There's the old guy. His bus shows up. She wants to take the bus. Can't take the bus because the old guy's by the bus. Then she runs away.
Yep.
Okay. Next day, back at the office. Okay. The weird assistant's being weird. Sister spills the beans for... Oh, the sister shows up. And Honey inorganically tells the sister that the boyfriend is beating on the daughter.
Yeah.
What did you think about how inorganic that scene was?
Yeah, it was really dumb. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, it was an awkward conversation. Yeah. The way information came out was very forced and very weird. And then she kind of yells at her on the phone, and then she hangs up.
And then Honey goes to the trailer where the kid that beat up the niece is, and she beats the shit out of him. And that was my favorite part of the movie.
Sure, I get that. But I'm a little confused.
Yes.
So she hits the gun on the table.
You can't break it.
And then gets mad.
Yeah.
So she's trying to break the gun.
She's trying to break the gun so the gun can't be used.
Okay.
She can't break it on the table, so she has to
So she
take
goes
it outside
outside
and beats it on the cinder blocks. I love that.
And I was like, why is she hitting everything? But okay. I thought that's what was going on, but I just wasn't sure.
She should have just had a dialogue with the gun. She's like, why the fuck won't you
Sure.
break? It's
something.
It's like you have a location where you have an actress and you have a joke that you want to get across, right? And just have her, because Margret Qually, I know, can be funny.
Sure. Happy Gilmore too, huh?
So she has like a MAGA sticker that doesn't look like a MAGA sticker on his truck, and she slaps it with some lesbian sticker or something.
I honestly didn't even understand what his was at first.
I think it was I think it said MAGA.
I believe you.
I hated that more than I hated that. I just hated it. It's just stupid.
Sure.
Just really stupid.
Yeah. Well, we got to put politics in there. It's okay.
Okay, boom.
They got to do what they got to do. She's
back at her place, and boom, the old man shows up, and we find out that is her dad. He's come there to apologize for beating her, and he says, I've been working on myself.
My favorite line is I don't remember exactly what he said, but she was like, oh, you beat me. And he's like, well, I didn't want to beat you. And I thought that was very dark and funny.
And she's like, you'll feel bad when I'm dead. And then she's like, no, I won't.
No, I won't. Yep. I was like, okay. Makes sense. I get it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And then she says,
but then it's just kind of it, right?
Well, it gets pretty dark because she's like, you're already dead. Which is...
Oh, that's right. She did say that.
That's pretty... Yeah. It's one thing to say, I'm not going... No, I'm not going to. Yeah, you blew it. It's over. You're gone, boy. But then saying that he's dead, that's really rubbing it in.
And it's just... All of it feels pretty unnecessary, but that's okay.
She's driving around looking for Corinne, the niece. There's a song playing. It sounds like it's sung by Margret Qually.
It definitely is.
Oh, it is.
It has to be. It's definitely her voice. Because that's one of my 4 notes as well. I was like, did she do the soundtrack? Because I feel like this is the second time I heard her voice on the soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
So I can't prove it, but I feel pretty strongly that she is singing some of the songs. Yeah.
I like the song. I liked her singing.
Oh no, for sure.
That's really nice.
Totally. Yeah.
Smart.
She's got talent.
Yeah. She sees a bunch bus. She sits on the bus bench. She sees an ad for the Rev, and okay. She goes to the see Charlie Day. They go to the morgue. They find out that she had extra lacerations.
What does that mean?
That means she was stabbed a bunch.
I know what it means, but what does it mean? I'm reenacting the movie now, Dan.
Oh.
Because that's what Margret Qually says. She's like, what does that mean? And he says almost exactly what you said, which is like, it means she was stabbed before the car accident. She's like, no, I know what it means, but what does it mean? And I was like, that's funny.
The Rev has sex with the French girl. He says that was the best sex he'd ever had.
Did it seem like that? Did you get that vibe?
I didn't understand it.
No, I don't think there's anything to understand.
I mean, if she had tied him up,
sure, but no, she just wants it missionary, which was a funny joke where she's like, do it stupid American style. And he's like, stupid American, just like missionary. Like that's funny.
But
then why is it the best sex he's ever had?
You're doing pretty good, Chris Evans.
Hey, thank you. Oh my God, that's so sweet of you. I'm Captain America. Just like that.
Your delivery was exactly like he said it.
Wow. Well, look, there you go. Chris Evans, watch it back.
You could do Chris Evans. That'll be your big one you do on YouTube.
Fat Chris Evans. That's what everybody wants. That's what the people have been needing.
And then she shoots him because her boss is not happy with him.
Right. So what happens to him? What happens to the church? This movie doesn't really answer any questions.
I mean, it's just going to go away. I mean, he's dead. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's dead. And he's like a prominent figure.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems weird.
Well, I mean, it leaves us going Was that the end of the third act? Well, like what's Act 3? We're all left. We're left with the. Okay, you've done all this stuff. There's nothing we.
Now what's the
there's
big?
nothing
What's,
we.
yeah.
There's nothing we care
Where
about.
was
in
it
this
all
movie.
going? Yep. Where was it all headed? That's what I'm looking for right now. Like, okay, I see all these storylines. Now bring them all together. And they don't. They don't want to. Because they didn't feel like it was necessary.
Because the French girl we do not care about. We have zero investment in her.
Not at all.
We have zero investment in MG and Honey's relationship.
Of course. What relationship?
We don't really care about the French girl getting in trouble for killing Chris Evans' character.
Nope.
So we get to this point where nothing has really happened that we cared about, and now there's literally nothing we care about.
That's correct.
We're not even, the plot is even, we feel like the plot is resolved.
Right. What little plot there was to begin with, yeah.
Honey arrives and is knocking on the church door. She sees the French girl leave and doesn't give chase, doesn't do anything, just like goes, okay.
Doesn't care.
Goes to the precinct, catches her in the pay. Charlie Day catches her. She said something about, I only use a payphone. I don't have a cell phone. I can't give you a cell number. He catches her in that lie. And then she once again just says, I only sleep with girls.
Right. So it doesn't really matter that he caught her in the lie at all.
So
it's not funny.
So the plot point now is that she's going to go to MG's to
what?
Get help.
On what?
Getting in to see if the Rev is alive or dead.
Okay. Go to anyone. Why does she need to go? She says the line, the Dan Goodell line. She's the only cop I feel will help me. But why?
How?
Why? Why would everyone would help you? Like, you're just trying to get into the church, right? Like, that seems pretty easy. I don't know.
Let me ask you this question, Tony. How many detective stories have you seen where the detective breaks into the place they're not supposed to break into?
All of them, except for this one. Every other one does that, except for this one.
How many of the windows did she check?
0.
Did she walk around? Did she walk around the perimeter of the building?
Check a back door, maybe? I don't know. I feel like there's probably a lot of ways inside the church.
Climb through a window, blah, 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 whatever. So she goes to MG's. Her house is a little old. There's a plant that just been watered.
I guess.
A little. I
Seemed
just
fine to me. I don't know.
Just a little old. She checks the door. It's open. She goes in. There's a parrot in there somewhere.
Yep.
Do we ever see that parrot?
It does that when they're talking at some point in their like big final conversation. We do a cutaway to the bird at one point for no reason.
We do a cutaway to the bird. So we do see the bird.
We do one. Yeah, I remember seeing one cutaway of the bird.
She looks at her dad pictures, kid pics. She looks at a yearbook. MG shows up, Aubrey Plaza. She's changed her face.
Yeah.
Angry. Instantly angry.
Yeah. She's cranky.
And then just all this information comes out.
Which is weird because this isn't what the movie was about.
It is now.
Right?
It is now.
I get that, but at what point did it all of a sudden become like, oh, wait, Aubrey Plaza's the bad person?
We ran out of bad people, so we got to make one.
Well, sure, that's right. We're just kind of killing them off for no reason whatsoever. It just was very strange. I didn't see it coming, so kudos to that. But I didn't see it coming because it doesn't make any sense, and I don't care that much. Tough stuff.
Yeah. If she was like looking for a serial killer, but we find out that Aubrey Plaza killed her dad.
Yeah.
Killed like 2 prostitutes.
Couple of hookers, yeah.
Killed the church girl for random
which is confusing because also not really.
And not quite sure how you kill someone but then let them leave, and then they drive to their death. It doesn't make any sense.
Nope, sure doesn't.
I mean,
Very confusing.
I think they maybe said some Dan Goodsell words in there that kind of explained it, but I don't remember.
But even at some point, I feel like even the Dan Goodsell line doesn't make enough sense,
And we
can only do so much.
We do Pussy Remorse. We do Too Much Bakersfield.
A couple times. Yeah.
And then they fight, and Margret Qually gets stabbed. She does Kettle to the face. And then eventually shoots her with her own gun. And we find out that Corin's in the basement, tied up to be murdered also. Because somehow MG drives home past where she works, and so she's the one that kidnapped her?
I guess. That's what they're telling me. Seems pretty loosey-goosey.
Pretty thin. She's there bleeding out. This little bird flies around in the thing, and then she wakes up and she's in the hospital.
See? Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
And it's like...
Don't ask me. I didn't write this movie.
It's kind of reminiscent of the ending of Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, sure.
That was a tense, horrifying thing. This was like...
Sure was. This was not.
What?
This was just totally out of left field.
She wakes up,
In fact, it did away with all suspense because you had no idea that any of that was happening. And then they were just like, oh, by the way, this has been happening the whole time. So instead of suspense, we get the opposite.
You're paying attention to the wrong movie.
You're right. Yeah. What are we talking about right now?
She wakes up, Morty's clapping, and then he explains all the people she killed.
Yeah. Okay. Also, he seems pretty cool about it since it was his coworker. Very strange. I feel like cops usually don't. I don't know. Like a cop murderer would be like a big deal.
You mean they'd probably try and blame Margret Qually's character as opposed to like saying the cop did anything terrible?
Cops cover for their own. Pretty sure.
The Blue Shield, they call it.
It's a great show. Is that a show? Blue Bloods is a show.
So, yeah. Blue Bloods is a show. So then later, I guess she gets out. She's driving home. There's the girl on the Vespa. They like smile at each other.
Who she has seen several times now, but doesn't seem to acknowledge that. Right? Am I crazy?
I don't know. And they look at each other and they're going to go have sex.
For sure. Yeah. Before she takes her airplane to France again, I guess. I don't know.
That's the movie.
There you go. What a treat. Great job, everybody.
Who reads the script and is like, you need money?
I don't think anyone read the script. I think they pitched it as like a fun lesbian romp trilogy, and someone just gave them all their money. Take all my money.
The thing about it is the lesbian doesn't even mean anything.
No, sure doesn't. No.
It's like we've moved into this time period where people don't like sex in movies for the most part.
Yeah.
And so
except for this movie.
I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah. It's weird.
It's just a weird movie.
Go watch it, everybody. You're going to love it.
Anything else to say about this movie, Tony?
I don't. We covered all 4 of my notes,
Yeah. I only like when she beat up that guy when the body got dragged by a car. Thought that was funny.
That was funny. That was like a good little gag. I enjoyed it.
And Chris Evans having to get rid of a body. I want to see that. I want to see this character have to get rid of a body.
That. Yeah.
One of the.
Oh, I enjoyed it when he called someone pork chop later towards the end of the movie. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I did laugh at that.
Oh, I don't remember that. Okay. Now we're talking about something we liked. I started the movie Klaus, Klaus, animated movie from about 10 years ago about the history about the beginning of Santa Claus. A 10 out of 10.
Wow, really?
Joke. All these jokes.
Really? What is this?
I couldn't believe because I read a bunch of things where people are all like, they don't make good holiday movies anymore. And then everyone was like, Klaus. Watch Klaus. Hey, don't be dumb. Watch Klaus.
Oh, I've never seen that. I'm going to have to watch it.
Just watch.
All right.
Watch. You don't have to, I didn't watch the whole thing. I haven't finished watching it yet. But just watch the first 10 minutes. And if you don't say this thing is filled with jokes, filled with animated movie jokes, I'm like, what is happening?
All right.
It makes you, like when you see a movie and you're like, oh, people can do it. It's just, it's like this movie.
People can do it.
You're like, where's the plot? Where's the jokes?
Some people can't do it. Let's be clear. Some people can, some people cannot.
It's hard. But when somebody does
hard.
it right, you're just like, it's magic. You're just like, this is magic.
They call it movie magic.
It is movie magic.
That's the thing.
And this is the whole thing, AI people. It's never going to happen.
It might happen. It just won't be good. Let's be very clear.
The AI movies will happen. You always watch.
Oh, yeah.
I watched this one. This guy's like, oh, it's my proof of concept for something. And what was it? It was, it's like this is a pig. It's this really gross pig. And the pig is like, oh, they're going to eat me. And then there's like the rich guys that are going to eat the pig person, right?
Sure.
And then we find out that there was evolution where the guys became the pigs, but they're still the guys. And you're like, at one point, he's like, the pig is talking about how he evolved from them, but he's also saying that he is them. And you're just like, what the fuck are you talking about? You have to pick your point of view. And the point, it was a very classic AI thing, is the point of view just diverged. So he was talking about one thing, and then he became the other thing talking about the other, and you're just like, you can't do that in a movie.
What are you talking about? No, for sure not.
If you do, then Aubrey Plaza's character turns out to be the bad guy with no clues that set us up for that at all.
Very confusing. Yep. Not good at all.
Tony, what did you enjoy this week?
Well, I think this is a Christmas tradition, I think, now.
Oh.
I'm just going to talk about the most underrated Christmas movie of all time. It's called Surviving Christmas. People hate this movie. Ben Affleck, Gandolfini.
I think you talked about this last week.
Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I'll talk about it till I'm blue in the face. It's wonderful. I love this. We watch it every year on Christmas night.
Oh,
it's our tradition.
Christmas Eve or the night of Christmas Day?
Christmas night. So the end of Christmas, when everyone's like, "Wow, we're tired. We got to go." It's the last thing we do for the Christmas season. Christina Applegate's in it. It's great. It's funny. It's weird. It's quirky. I love it. People hate this movie.
Why do they hate
this movie? I think because they think it's bad, but it's not. It's great. It's a great movie. It's very funny.
Why do people hate the movie?
100% sense? No, not really.
Why do people?
But it's delightful.
Why do people hate the movie? Because it's bad.
Yeah, but those people are silly. Those are silly gooses. I love this movie. Ben Affleck himself doesn't like this movie. I believe he said that in an interview, but I love it.
You're like, I don't care.
He doesn't know. He doesn't get it.
I'm gonna like your terrible Christmas movie. That's a Christmas movie, so
I'm ready for the new trailer for The Rip. That looks pretty good.
The Rip, I haven't seen.
Very excited. Oh, you haven't seen a trailer for it? It looks good.
Did you watch the trailer for The Odyssey?
No, I haven't. Does it look good?
It looks. It's Matt Damon playing like an old-timey guy, and we did that with The Great Wall, and it did not go well.
It didn't go great. That's true. And I guess time will tell. Maybe we'll do it for this show.
You and I have a tendency not to enjoy Christopher Nolan's movies, so.
Oh, yeah, that is so true. So true. We haven't seen Bomb Man, whatever that movie's called.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's fine. It's just,
I'm not sure it's fine.
I've said it a million times. I hate biographies, so.
Sure. Off to a bad start.
Okay.
All right, Dan, what are we watching next week that is not 2 hours, you said?
Well, I had a movie that was 2.5 hours that we're going to do at some point, but I just, not now.
Yeah, that's tough. That's hard to start the year with. What I mean?
I found a couple of good horror movies that we're going to have to do.
Oh, love that.
Tarot and Imaginary.
Oh, Imaginary. Yeah, that was on the list. Yeah.
So we'll do those at some point. Maybe month or two. But those ones I was like thinking about, and then I was doing like the search. Worst movies of 2025. Then I found I found a
great
gem.
search.
I hope this movie's available. I think it is.
We'll find it.
Oh, I looked at it. It is available.
Okay, mission accomplished.
What's his name? Who's the guy on TV that plays the big guy that's giant and beefy and that like doesn't have a place that he lives and he's a military guy and he beats people up? Alan.
That was a lot of information.
Richins.
Oh,
Alan Rickens. What's his name?
Richardson. Alan Richardson, whatever his weird name is. I did not. Yeah, you described the show perfectly, technically, but I don't know if it was the order you said things in or what. But I was like, "What are you talking with Reacher? You're talking about Reacher. Alan Richardson. Yeah,
he's great. He's wonderful.
God, this is him and Tubbs, right? Their buddy action. Oh, great! I'm ready for this. Play it on us.
Playdate. It's called
Playdate.
I've never heard. I've never heard of this movie.
I did hear about this, and I don't remember why. I think my brother watched it, and it was like, dude, this is the dumbest thing I've ever saw. I'm ready. Let's do this.
So it's going to be great? Is that what you're saying? Because he loves the...
I think it's going to be really good. I love him. He's great.
He's great.
So, yeah.
Kevin James.
Let's see what they can do with that. Kevin James is not great. He's fine, though. You know what I mean? He's fine.
The one movie where he plays like the football coach that gets thrown off the New Orleans Saints and has to go.
Oh, the Saints! Yeah, whoa! I don't remember what that was. And then the Saints, the real guy, shows up at the end of the movie. He's like, "Good job, meat." What a piece of shit movie that was.
So we're gonna,
the things people do.
We're gonna talk about Playdate, a movie that came out, and I guess no, it's a '90s movie that came out.
Went pretty under the radar. Yeah. Pretty under the radar. That's great, though. I'm ready for this.
I mean, you used to be able to put movies like this out, and they'd make $70 million, $80 million on a $12 million budget, and everyone's like, Hollywood.
Great stuff. Let's do a sequel.
Gone.
Playdate 2.
Hollywood can't do this kind of movie anymore.
They did it to themselves.
Yeah.
Netflix did it to itself, and now they're buying. I don't know what's going to happen in the next 10 years, man. It's going to be weird.
Somebody said what's going to happen is we gotta pay for Amazon, and then we still get commercials. We're paying to get commercials, and eventually the stars are going to make us pay extra to see the movies just because they're in the movies.
Probably, yeah.
How excited are you?
And we're dumb enough to do it.
How excited are you for Marty Supreme?
Oh, 0. That's the Timothée Chalamet movie, right? Yeah. No, that's a full 0 from me. You think it looks good?
No, but
okay, I was just checking.
I was telling Shannon about it. She's all like, "It's about a ping pong player." Yeah, no,
but not even in a cool way, from what I can tell. Yeah, Forrest Gump at least was cool. Gotta play him by himself or whatever.
She wouldn't admit that Forrest Gump's about a ping pong player.
I mean, I guess it's not about him playing ping pong necessarily, but he definitely is a ping pong player in it, and pretty good one.
That's what I said.
I love you, Jenny.
So, yeah. I'm waiting. Marty Supreme, line it up. I'm ready.
Yeah, you think that's definitely one for the show.
Yes.
Definitely one for the show.
Yes.
We got a couple of good ones coming out. This is going to be a good year, 2026, baby.
A few good ones left over from 2025 that aren't cheap enough just yet, but they'll get there.
Not yet, but they will be soon. Luckily, Playdate streaming for free, so it's fine.
Streaming for free on Amazon or someplace, yeah.
Yep,
so
sure
we're doing the Playdate. Okay,
I love it.
If you like what we do, leave us a thumbs up, subscribe, or leave a comment and tell me how I screwed everything up, because
tell Dan how he screwed up. Don't tell me.
I'm getting older.
I don't want to know.
I'm getting older.
I'm not going to learn.
I'm elderly now. Tony's getting to be middle-aged, and I'm elderly. So
I think what is middle-aged? I think I'm well past middle-aged. I don't know.
Middle-aged is 30, 40 is middle-aged.
Well, then I am middle-aged. You're absolutely right.
How old are you, Tony?
I'm 40.
Oh, you're 40.
I'll be 41 in May. Yeah.
So I'm 20 years older than you, Tony.
Senior. We call that 20 years senior. Senior discount.
If you'd had
you getting that discount?
No, I think you get it at 64.
Okay. You're almost there.
I
You're
turned
getting there.
61 in March.
Woo! March is a big year, everybody.
March is a big year.
Is that what I just said?
That's what you just said. March is a big year.
March is a big year. 2026 is a good month. Woo.
Okay. Thanks, everybody. We'll be back next time talking about Playdate.
Playdate. Goodbye, everybody.